When Bobby was 6 years old, I asked him what he wanted for Christmas. Now, all the dads out there, let's tell the truth, okay? We want to get our kids stuff that we can play with too, right? So you have to understand my disappointment when I said, Bobby, what do you want for Christmas? And he said, Dad, I want a tuxedo. I'm thinking, the kid is 6 years old, he does not need a tuxedo. I said, why do you want a tuxedo? And he said, well, Dad, Mom is the greatest mom in the world, and I would like to take her out to dinner to tell her thank you, and I do not have anything to wear. Okay, this is not your typical 6-year-old kid, but I told my wife this story, and guess what he got for Christmas? A tuxedo. Well, a few weeks later, we were at the barber shop. Bobby had his hair cut, and he's looking in the mirror, he says, Dad, I look good. I think I should take Mom out for dinner tonight. So I got him all ready to go, and he looked at me and he said, Dad, should I pay for Mom's dinner? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. So I gave him some money. And he says, Dad, should I get Mom flowers? She likes flowers. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So I took him into our local florist, and he says, hi, my name's Bobby Perron, and my mom is the greatest mom in the world, and I'm going to take her out to dinner to say thank you, and I want to buy some flowers. What can I get for this $10? I have never gotten so many flowers for $10 in my life. The kid walked out with a bouquet that was as big as him. So then he says, Dad, should I open the door for Mom? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. You could do that. And he says, should I pull the chair out for Mom? And I said, no, don't pull out the chair. That could be dangerous. So he got all ready to go. He had his tuxedo on, big old thing of flowers, went and knocked on the door of our house. There he stood, tuxedo, flowers, and the biggest grin you've ever seen on a 6-year-old's face. And my wife opened up the door and took one look and began to bawl right there. Finally, after we got her all cleaned up and ready to go, I was waving goodbye when all of a sudden I noticed that Bobby came running back up. So I bent down on one knee, I said, hey, what's going on, buddy? And he's like, Dad, I just want to tell you something. I said, yeah, what's that? He says, thanks for teaching me how to be a man. And then I was crying, okay? Because you know, that day I didn't realize that my son had learned so much from me. Our kids learn a lot from us. Some good, some not so good. But they're always watching. And one of the most valuable lessons they learn is their lessons of faith. What they learn in religious education, what they learn in church, pales in comparison to the witness we are as parents to our kids. If we live our faith, they see that. If our faith is a 1 out of 10 on the priority list for us, then it's going to be a 1 out of 10 for our kids as well. What place does faith have in your family?